Hello everyone, welcome back to my additional mathematics channel. Today we will discuss the last exercise for this topic. So we have learned circular permutation, which is NPR over n is equal to n factorial over n is equal to n minus 1 factorial. Right? We also learn what is permutation, what is combination, and permutation in circular, right? So for this exercise, we will solve a different kind of question involving permutation, involving circular, and also maybe multiplication rule, and I think we will also have combination and permutation. So please do not confuse. NPR is different with NCR. So let's get started with the class to discuss the last homework for this topic. Have fun! Question number 1. Find the number of 4-letter codes that can be formed from the letters in the word SEMBUNYI if no letters can be repeated. Okay, how many of these codes start with a consonant? Alright, so we need to consider 4-letter codes. So we draw out 4 spaces or 4 boxes. Now the condition is it must start with consonants. So how many consonants we have? We have F, M, B, N, Y, 5 consonants. So total number of letters is equivalent to 8. After filling in the first box, we have 5 choices, but we use 1 to fill up the first box. So the balance, we have 7 letters remain. So out of 7 letters remain, we will fill up the 3 space. You can write as 7p3, or you can write as 7 times 6 times 5. So the total number of ways is 5 times 7 times 6 times 5. So the answer is 1050 ways. You can also do like this, 5p1 multiplied by 7p3. Question number 2, calculate the probability. Probability is not the same with number of ways, right? So we have to find number of ways first. For someone to guess a password of a laptop containing 6 characters that are selected from all the numbers and alphabets. If number of digits in all the numbers, we have 0 to 9. So we have 10 digits, right? When we want to set the password, we can choose 0 to 9. And number of alphabets, of course, we can choose A to Z. So we have 26 alphabets. Okay. So the number of the digit and alphabets are the choice that we can use. So we have 36 choice. So out of 36, we need to choose how many? Containing 6 characters. Okay, so characters means that we can have digit and the alphabet. So that means out of 26 plus 10, which is 36. We are going to arrange in order permutation for password. Right, 36, P6. So the answer is 1,402,410,240. But that is actually number of ways. It's not the probability, right? So the probability will be, you have to take 1 out of the total number of ways. Okay, let's see question number 3. Find the number of ways the letters in the word PULAS can be arranged if each arrangement does not begin with the letter S. Does not. Okay, so that means we can start with other than S. We have P, we have U, we have L, we have A, which is not the S. So we need to arrange how many of them. We have 5. So we have 4 choice to start because we cannot begin with the S. So we can start with a P, we can start with a U or L or A. We have 4 ways to start. So after we use one letters, we will take 5 minus 1 because we use up the first one. Okay, so out of 5 we need minus 1, then left 4, then 4 we can fill up the 4 space, which is 4 P4 or 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So the total number of ways is 4 times 4 P4 or 4 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is 96. Let's see question B. Does not end with S or P. Does not. So let's draw out all the 5 spaces. We are still using PULAS. Now we cannot end with S or P. So that means we can end with ULA. We have how many ways? We have 3 ways to end, right? So let's say we fill up one of the letters at the last space. So if we use one of the letters to fill up the last space, the balance will be same like just now, 5 minus 1, right? So we have 4 left, 4 letters to fill up the 4 space. So it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or you can say it's 4P4 times with the 3. So the answer is 72 ways, right? So let's proceed to question number 4. In a futsal match, a match can end with a win, loss or draw. If the Red Eagle futsal team joins 5 futsal matches, find the number of ways in which a match can end up. So let's see, we have 5 matches, right? We have 5 futsal matches. So for every matches, we have 3 possible outcomes: win, loss or draw. So that means we are going to multiply the 3 5 times, which is 3 to the power of 5, which is equivalent to 243 ways. So there are 243 ways for the futsal match to end up. Okay, so this is actually quite simple. Let's proceed to question number 5. Find the number of possible arrangements for the letters in the word JAN, JANG. If the letters N and the letter G must be together. So let's take out the N and the G, okay, and then make them together. So there are actually 7 letters in the word JAN, JANG. We have 7 letters, but because the conditions say NG must be together, so there are 2 ways to tie up the NG, either NG or GN. There are 2 ways to arrange the N and G. So total number of ways will be 6 factorial, because we have tied up the N and G become 1. So becomes 6 factorial times the 2 factorial because of the 2 ways arranging N and G. But due to identical letters A, J and N, so we need to divide by the number which are identical. So the answer will be 6 factorial times 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Answer is 180. Question number 6. A textile shop sells certain shirts in 4 sizes, namely S, M, L, and XL. Right? If the stocks available in the store consist of 2 of size S, 3 of size M, 6 of size L, and 2 of size XL. Find the number of ways to sell all the shirts at the store. So we have how many size? We have 13 size. So we have 13 factorial over the identical one will be size S. We have 2. So we divide by 2 factorial. And then the M, we have 3 identical M size. So we divide by 3 factorial. And then we have 6 size L, so we divide by 6 factorial. And finally, we divide by 2 factorial. So the answer is 360, 360. So this is the number of ways for selling the shirts of the different size. Okay, so this is quite simple. So remember, you have to divide by identical object. Question number 7. Xiu-Ling bought 7 different young trees to decorate the mini garden at her house. Due to limited space, she can only plant 5 trees in a circle. Determine the number of ways in which Xiu-Ling can plant the young trees. Okay, so let's see. We have 7 different young trees. And we are going to plant 5 trees in a circle. So the number of ways is 7 P5. And don't forget circles, so we have to divide by 5. So the 7P5 divided by 5. Okay, so the answer is 504. Alright, so for circle, we need to divide by how many place in the circle. So please bear in mind is 7P5 divided by 5 and not 7P5 divided by 5 factorial. There's no factorial. So the number of ways is 504 ways. Alright, so that is about 7, about a round or circle permutation, circular permutation. So remember, it's n minus 1 factorial divided by the n, right? So that's all my sharing for today's homework. Till then, bye-bye and have a nice day.